the clock is ticking. 1 hour left to share your Christmas. You still have an awesome opportunity to make a difference in the lives of families right here in our community. And these are the Christmas lights we like to see here at the Grand Sierra Resort. We have some special visitors from the Sparks Police Department who rallied support from their teammates to bring some food to our Share Your Christmas event as well. You have been very active in the community for months now. Okay, I want to introduce you really quickly to Officer Krause. We have Sergeant Wachowski. I was practicing Wachowski, and Officer Sturdivant. I got it. Okay, so Sergeant Wachowski, tell us what you've been doing the last few months as the department.
Well, back in November, we had several officers participate in the Movember initiative to bring awareness to men's cancers, and then they presented a check for a little over $2,000 that was donated by various members and the police union to that initiative. We also had our Christmas party today, and that's some seniors who don't have a lot of family and friends in the area, and every day our department calls them and checks in on them just to see how they're doing, and every year they come down to the police department and they participate in a Christmas party. And then of course here in December we did a food drive, and we put our goal was to fill about 25 paper bags full of canned or non-perishable foods, and we exceeded that. We got about 30 brown bags and then several flats of canned goods and other bags and canisters, yes.
And we have some volunteers ready to open up the back seats where some people usually are found sitting, but instead it's replaced with great donations. So much more than protecting and patrolling here in the Sparks community. So thank you so much for your support. And I imagine being out there on patrol, you see some of these families who need the extra help.
Oh, certainly we do. Every day we come across folks that are just struggling, whether they're trying to provide or provide for their elderly families, or even just themselves. They might be on a fixed income and just struggling to make rent versus buying food for the month.
And you made a good point, like Officer Krause. We have a lot of veterans. He's a Vietnam veteran, but we have a lot of veterans right here in Northern Nevada who are really struggling too and rely on the services of the Food Bank of Northern Nevada. And I think that might surprise a lot of people.
I think it does. You know, I was really surprised myself to find out that 25% of military families alone utilize the food bank services across the nation. And that just means they're just barely getting by, and they, like many others, are just, you know, food or rent today, utilities or food.
It's a tough choice, but you are here to help. Okay, let's unload, guys. You can help them out. Sparks Police, thank you so much. Sergeant Wachowski just opened the door, and here we go. Let's take a look in. You can start unloading those donations. Thanks so much, guys. All right. We appreciate your support. Thank you for coming out very, very much. Yes, and we are going to send it over. We're going to keep it in Sparks, I believe, and send it over to Paul with Mayor Martini, one of our favorites.
Yeah, Kristen, that's right. We got the one and only Sparks Mayor, Geno Martini. Geno, first of all, I got to say, you're wearing the hat well.
Thank you. I wear the body well that goes with it too, Paul, so this is a good thing. Merry Christmas.
Is that something that takes practice?
Yeah, I've had a lot of practice over the last 68 years of building this. I call myself a full-figured man.
All right, Geno, now, when it comes to this food drive, does it really get any better than this?
You know, it doesn't. You know, I love being in this community, not only Sparks, but Reno and Washoe County, and wherever you go in Northern Nevada, there's so many great people that are willing to give. They give and give and give, and then when it hurts, they give some more. So I congratulate all the people. I congratulate Channel 2 for doing such a great job in doing this every year. The Food Bank, what a wonderful group they are, and how much good they do in our neighborhoods and in our community.
And you yourself, you've come to this thing for several years in a row now, right?
You know, 10, 12 years probably I've been here, and, you know, I got roped into it a long time ago. As you know, well, my daughter used to work here, and she's made a little comeback. So, hi, Gina, how you doing? Good to see you. So, yeah, I've been coming to this for a long time, and I enjoy it. It's wonderful. I love coming down here.
Yeah, Gina, just in case you guys don't know, is his daughter. She is kind of the puppet master. She's the one that's pulling all the strings. She actually does a lot of the planning behind the scenes. Knowing that and knowing what a huge part she is with this, is it kind of dear to your heart?
You know, absolutely. I would have been here had she not been doing it again this year anyway, if I'd have been invited. So, yeah, I'll always come to this as long as I'm in office, as long as I'm an elected official. I think it's great, again, to make people aware of, as you go around this community, there's a lot of people out there that have a lot less than I do. And it's good to come down and try to give and help some of those people that are in dire needs.
And it's kind of fun too. If you look around here, you see you got your Sparks police officers out here, and you got people unloading in over here. It's kind of controlled chaos, right?
It is. It's great. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's laughing. It's a little cold, but everybody's running around staying warm. So it's a great, great evening, and I'm so pleased to see so many people down here.
All right, thanks, Geno. We appreciate you coming by again.
Thanks, Paul.
We'll see you here next year for sure, right?
Absolutely.
We'll give you an invitation even if Gina's not here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Mike, we're going to send it over to you.
You know, I'll tell you, one of the things that has been just about completely consistent throughout the 22 years, or it seems that way, I guess maybe it couldn't be quite, but is the involvement of certain people who come back year after year in their offices, and of course familiar faces. And we just talked with, a familiar face, Mayor Martini from Sparks. Dick Gammick, I don't know if this is going to be I guess this will be the last time, and it's kind of, I say that with sorrow in my heart, last time, at least officially, as our district attorney, but you've been such a great supporter of this so far. Tell us, first of all, I see a bunch of cars back behind me, and I always thought it was cool that the district attorney still gets the flashing lights. But you say you've even doubled your contributions from last year, right?
Yeah, we had competition going with the public defender's office, and they've won too many years. So this year, our teams got to competing with each other, and we doubled what we brought out this year.
That is such a great thing to, you're competing in the courtroom, but this is maybe even more important, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. This you and I have talked about this before. This is an absolutely great cause. It gives people food that may not have it.
Now, we're coming to the end of a long reign for you. I mean, you've been in public service forever, and you're saying, I know you're transitioning here. You're not retiring, you're transitioning so that people don't write you eulogies and everything. Just tell folks a little bit. A lot of people are interested. What are you going to do with yourself here now that you're not going to be the district attorney? How long have you held that post? I've forgotten.
I've been the district attorney for 20 years. I've been in the office for 30. I've been in law enforcement for over 40 years.
My goodness. Well, listen, tell people real briefly what you're going to do as now a professional volunteer.
First, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it first, and then actually, the reason I'm saying transition, I'm going to do a lot more work with kids now. Boys and Girls Club, Hot August Nights, couple other programs that are going on, and do what I can there. And then I'm just kind of look around for things that are fun.
Okay.
No more work.
No more work. Well, listen, I've talked to a couple other people who have retired or whatever, and they say, I need to go back to work so I can get some rest, because I know knowing you as I do, I know you're not going to be idle. You're going to be doing plenty, aren't you?
Well, people keep throwing this word at me, go relax, and I go, would you spell that for me and define it? I don't know what you're talking about. My wife says you never slow down. I said, no.
And relax is not in your vocabulary, is it?
No, I like being busy. I like doing stuff.
Well, listen, I hope that next year, even though you may not have the flashing lights on your car, we want you to come out and join us again year after year. And again, congratulations on your upcoming transit. What, it's just like 3 weeks away, isn't it?
Well, it's not very far. We're going to have a little gathering on the 3rd, and then the 4th, my last day, and the 5th, I'm a civilian.
All right, real good. So you'll have to pay your parking tickets after that, is that right?
I'll have to pay the parking meters, too.
Okay, real good. Mr. District Attorney, again, and I'll probably still call you that next year, even though you won't be officially. It has been a pleasure, and again, congratulations on the years of public service and on your transition to private life. And we appreciate also all of the food you guys brought down and the support of the Office of the District Attorney.
Well, Mike, thank you for everything you've done. You've done a lot. We've been together a lot, Hoff Memorial. We've been in other activities and stuff, so thank you for what you've done, too, and I think we've made a good team. We need to keep going.
I agree with that very much. Speaking of keep going, we're going to keep going here, and we're going to send it over to Wendy. Wendy, who have you got there?
That's right. Well, I have one of my favorite all-time interviews because I get to do this every single year. I honestly have no